To the microphone, you'll have 5 minutes to speak. We'll not interrupt you during your 5 minutes, and we'll answer any questions we deem necessary after your 5 minutes. If you want an answer to your question during your 5 minutes, our answers are going to count against your 5 minutes as well. Anyone? Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'd like to object to the MYAA actually getting vending
sorry, could you identify your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Nicole Stouffer, and I'm from 8 Wellesley Way in Medford.
Okay.
I live behind the ball field that the MYA should be taking care of, but does not. And adding additional vending machines will just generate more trash, and they have been unable to clean up the trash that is brought by the people and their people that go there, let alone brand new vending machines that will generate more trash that they won't take care of. I've actually been in contact with the township, and I've sent emails about this and phone calls about this multiple times for 3 years. When Medford was taking care of it, it was fine. There was no problems. But the MYAA is not being responsible for the things that are there. And you want to talk about a new sign, maybe they should be forced to move the debris from the old sign that's laying behind my house before they're allowed to get a new sign. Maybe they need to clean up the boards with nails in them that are all over the place, the huge PVC pipes that have animals living in them, or the metal pipes that are laying all over the place. Maybe they should be told that they need to put the things in the shed instead of laying them behind the shed. And they need to be able to manage their trash cans. They need to be able to make sure that they're overfilled, that they're moved back to the corral so that they don't dump all over the place. I mean, I brought with me pictures here that I'll share with you of the gigantic mess, and it's compounding every year. I've emailed the township. I've emailed the MYAA only to have them tell me that they don't see the trash that I'm looking at. So I decided to help them see the trash, and the next thing I know, I have 3 tickets from the Medford police for their trash, for the stuff that they've dumped that's blowing onto my property, for their recycling that gets dumped and then falls on the township property, and then the mower comes by and sprays bits of plastic everywhere on my property. And nobody's doing anything about this. I have lost my patience over this, and I'm disgusted that I was given tickets for their garbage and their trash on their property that they haven't been maintaining for 3 years. I had to get a lawyer. I had to take care of it. I have affidavits from my neighbors that say that they need to clean up. I have pictures of all the trash there, and I need to see a plan. I need to see someone come and write how they're going to mitigate the trash. Because if you have 7,000 to 10,000 people in that field, you cannot mitigate the trash by just hiring volunteers. Medford can't keep up with it. I don't think that's on your fault, because you're not having these games and charging money and having all the people there. They are. They need to mitigate the trash on a daily basis, not the township. And I don't know how to make them clean up their trash because they're unable to do it. So this is what I'm asking. I need to see a plan. Someone needs to do something. And I would really like to see them fined for the things I got fined for, since that was dismissed because it's their trash, not my trash. And they need to clean it up. I'm pretty disgusted about the way I was treated by the police in this whole situation. I'm a 17-year-old resident, and I was screamed at on my front porch like I was a 12-year-old with a beer. I've had it, and I'd really appreciate it. Now, we're all friends here, and I'm not really yelling at you. I'm just frustrated at this situation, and I'd really like to have the MYAA clean up their trash and fix their problem, and it can't be carry in, carry out, because the people can't even make it to the recycling can, which you'll see here. If it's full, they just throw it on the ground. The MYA said they were going to have a meeting to discuss it. I don't know what happened. I haven't heard from them. They said in August. They never did anything about it. They said they were going to clean stuff up. They never did it. So they don't really feel like it's their responsibility to take care of it. So if you think that adding additional trash there and vending machines is going to help this situation, it definitely isn't. Somebody needs to be paid to clean it up. We cannot rely on volunteers anymore, and they need to hire someone, and that's what I wanted to say. And I want to give this to you.
Sure.
Here, I'll take it for you. Thank you.
The township's agreements with MUA, do require them to maintain the trash.
Yeah, they're not maintaining the
Well,
trash.
but it is provided in the contract. It's a matter of enforcing it.
Right. It needs to be enforced.
We'll follow up.
Yeah, thank you very much. And also, Officer Denning needs to not scream at people on their front porch in front of their friends. I'd like to say that as well. Thank you.
Could I just ask one question?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry. Your address again, just so I can understand.
8 Wellesley Way. So I'm right behind the shed that they throw stuff behind.
Wellesley. Okay, great.
Yes, there's paint cans there with, that was paint. I don't know what it's doing there. And all the pipes and the wood and the stuff and the boards and the metal and the nails and, and then all the bits of plastic that's sprayed all over the place by the
This
mower.
is mostly around that shed?
No, it's all over the place. It is so much trash that it falls into Lenape. I see it blow over and it's in Lenape's lot. So, and it's all in the tree. I mean, you can't even get it out of the Tree City. There's so much trash in there from them, you can't even get out. And it's not just the ball field, it's the lacrosse fields, it's the soccer fields, it's the, it's the football fields, it's all of them. And there's trash everywhere. I mean, I have pictures of, what it looks like on the field and even in the batting cages. There's just garbage everywhere. People drop their kids off there, and their kids just wander around, and kids aren't great at cleaning up their rooms. They're not going to be great at cleaning up. And the MYA has done nothing. They didn't send anybody any emails reminding them to clean up the trash. They have not taken me seriously, and they have not done a thing. So,
Thank you.
do you have any
Can
additional?
we have somebody go look at the situation and
I did the last time that I was contacted.
Is there falling apart sign and pipes? I'm not doubting
Well,
what it says, but if
that I didn't know about till today. We talked about regular trash on
Right.
our walks
Well,
the last time.
if
So
I were
I will
doing
now
this-
address this.
they need to keep the place up.
Yeah, I mean, there's hoses and, I don't know what out there. Yeah.
If we need to write something more in the MOU to make sure that they're maintaining the trash, let's do that. But,
Like I said, we had a meeting today. I will call another meeting over this.
all right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anyone else?